What's up, everybody? Oh man, here we are, the Doom grind. I am not grinding for Doom, guys. I'm not going for the 5-star Doom, at least. Going for the 4-star and 3-star so that we can test the champion properly. Let me get a tweet out real quick just to clarify that to all the good people out there. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I am not. I am not grinding for 5-star Doom. This is not some kind of reverse psychology to get you to click on my stream. I'm serious. No 5-star Doom here. I would not lie. As a role model for the kids, I would not lie. Eat your broccoli. Yes, I am now live. Okay. Not grinding for 5-star Doom. This is not some kind of reverse psychology to get you to click on my stream. I'm serious. No 5-star Doom here. It's a role model for the kids. I would not lie. Eat your broccoli. Tweet. Okay. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there, man? We gotta take care of cutoffs. Is the arena started? The arena is. Oh my Doom. There he is, man. The Doom arena has begun. Let me get the cutoffs going real quick. Doom. 1 billion. Is that clear? 1B. There. I think it's actually funnier if it's a billion. I don't know. Yeah. Let's go with that. That's good. 4-star, probably 13. 3-star, probably about 1.3. Who's the featured? Infinity Man. Okay. It's gonna go for 1.9 mil. I don't know. It's so hard to tell, man. These basic champions, they really don't go for a whole lot these days. So, yeah. What's up, everybody? Who's the first one in here? Is that how you say that? Wally, next one in here. I'm a broke honky nomad. Dr. Odinson Thunder. What's up, everybody? We need to get the grind started, though, man. So enough chit chat. Let's get in there. Look at this. It's already at 2 days, 23 hours, 57 minutes. How slow am I, right? 4 stars. Let's go. You're going for Doom. I am not going for Doom. No, only going for the 4-star and 3-star. Man, if we were on Twitch, we could play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Doom theme. Can't say I'm familiar with that, but that would be nice. Yeah, it looks extra shiny. Been missing you, sexy beast. It's probably because there's actual sunlight. And I had to apply an extra coat of wax in order to not melt. It's a vampire thing. Also, fun fact, I have not slept yet. So, anyone who saw me last night, yeah, I didn't sleep since then. I did hop a quick shower right before the stream just to try to make sure that I'm capable of staying awake. So, we'll see how it goes, man. I feel alright right now, but, oh, let me tell you. Whoa. A little lightheaded at the... When I turn my head like that, it's a little lightheaded. So, yeah. If the cutoff for Doom is lower than expected, would you go from round 2? Possibly. I'm not sure. So here's the thing. If Doom goes low in round 2... I'm sorry, if Doom goes round and low... Jeez. You can tell that sleep deprivation's kicking in already. If Doom goes low in round 1, I feel like he's going to go high in round 2 because there's going to be a lot of people that are thinking, hey, I can get an easy Doom in round 2 because he only went for X or something like that. You worry me sometimes? I'm good at that, aren't I? Are you hydrated? Tolga. No, I really should be drinking more. 7 mil cutoff, Brian, I'm telling you. Well, GM, we'll have to see. Maybe. Possibly. Hey, BG, I'm from Brazil. Awesome, man. Shout out to all the Brazilians out there. You're going to try the Doom? Well, I'm going to grind for the 3 and 4 star. That's it. Not the 5 star. Doom won't go down in both rounds. You mean low? Or is this actual like a fighting match here where just Doom, he's not going down. Like no one's getting him from the arena. It doesn't matter how high you go. Go for him for real. What's up, Kieran? What is the rest of this? If people are expecting a super high score, it could be another situation where he only goes for 20 mil. This dude is not going for 20 mil. What's up, Mr. Cookieless? Good luck in the grind, brother. Not going to go for the 5 star. Prestige, though? No, man. No, I can't do it, man. It's too crazy. It's too crazy of a score. I mean, I already haven't slept last night, so man, imagine trying to do like a big 3-day grind and already going in on an all-nighter to kick things off. No, I'm good. I'm good, man. The 3 and 4 star, they're calling my name. The 5 star, nah. I'm alright. Get your units and get out of there. There we go. It's not Carson. Finally, a sensible comment over here, you know. He won't be more than 60 mil for sure. Have you seen previous arena scores? I'm just wondering. I'm not sure if you have 60 mil. Screw Prestige, also high. Banana Man Thing. Cameron, what's up, dude? Banana Man Thing. Well, that's my alter ego. Aaron Abdo sent it over too. Abdo, thanks, man. Saying only slept like 4 hours too. Wake me up, please. I'll wake you up as soon as I know for sure that I'm awake, because I'm not entirely sure. Man, today's gonna be an interesting day. It's gonna be a very interesting day. Hold up, let me take care of a little something, mid-round something. Oh, I did all 3 rounds that time. Whoops, I was trying to do 2 rounds. Even though I'm only going for the 3 and 4 star, I want to put up a little bit of a higher score than usual, just in case he has a little bit of extra hype around, because he is Doom after all. Stop. Abdo, thank you very much for the 2. I appreciate it, man. Cutoff is 1 billion. Stop saying 80 million. Yeah, it's 1 billion, guys. It's 1 billion. Copy the 4 star, some dope synergies. Yeah, he seems like it. And Dave, I think it was Dave, that was showing me the synergies. It seems like the 4 star has pretty much all the synergies that I would care about. It seems like the only ones missing off the 4 star are some of the like the stat booster type things that you don't really need to test out. We understand how plus armor works or whatever it is. Big Joe. Big Joe 628. Thanks, man. Sending over $3. Big Joe, appreciate it. Saying BG is I think that's a piñata. That's right, I am full of candy. And if you hit me enough times, the candy might be released. Now say BG is good. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Also a reference to the fact that I will eat anything. Actually, that's not true. I'm a very picky eater. But I will eat large quantities of food like a goat. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it, man. Go over the 4 star. Sohaib, yeah, 4 star, definitely. That was jarring. Okay, much more awake now. You're welcome. Brian, are you gonna go for Mr. Stretchy Dude? Stretch Armstrong? Probably not. No, I don't think I'm going to be going for any of these champions. I think I'm just going to save my shards. And once like the rest of the champions for the rest of the year, once they're actually in the basic crystal, Doom, Reed, and Silver Surfer. I know these characters' names, don't worry. Then I'll probably do a big opening. Maybe I'll get one of them. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get all three. Probably not. But hey. You should go for Fantastic. He's insane. Have you seen those arms? His arms do look pretty nutty. He's the one that I'm most excited for, just because I'm kind of digging the Fantastic Four so far. I like all four members. Well, all three members that we have access to. And yeah, he's the one that like if I could pick one to just have, it'd be him. But I don't think I'm going for him either. Well, holy tamale ravioli, an early stream? What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? BG, when you planning for Legends run? Probably about 3 weeks from now. Assuming that's a 4-week cutoff to get a time in, like it normally is, then yeah, give me 3 weeks. I want to, oh, I mean, I said I was going to save all my shards, but I'll probably pop open all my crystals in a couple of weeks. Which I don't have that many, but you know, I'll probably pop whatever I can open to see, you know, if it gives me any additional firepower for the Legends run. So I'll probably do that. One of the rewards going to be given out for last arena. Usually takes like 2 to 4 hours, something like that. Alright, let's run these 6 stars, man. I want these 6 stars on cooldown as fast as possible. Already a little bit slow getting them in there, but that's alright. Brian, thanks for keeping me company while I do homework. No problem, dude. Hope you get Doom so we can have a test stream on Sunday. Don't you dare let us down. I know, man. I can't let the people down. Must get Doom. Must get 3 and 4-star Doom. At least. What the heck am I talking about? At least, yeah. There's no way I'm getting the 5-star. Hey, yeah, let's just get all of them, 3, 4, and 5-star. Why don't we get the 2-star too? Got a 1-star kabam. First time catching you on a stream because I live in the UK, so your streams are way too early for me as I need to sleep before school. Well, Iron Solider? Is that Solider? Soldier? Welcome, dude. Oh man, I kind of just I didn't mean to, but I may have just inadvertently insulted your name your first time in here. But not the personal welcome, man. That was kind of the whole purpose of this stream, the day streams that I'm gonna be doing for the Doom arenas. Is I know not everyone is a vampire, not everyone stays up all night like I do. So some day streams, get some. If you got any questions or anything like that, fire away. BG, will the new featured have a Silver Surfer in it? The new featured crystal? I'm not entirely sure what's going to be in the featured crystal. I haven't really looked at the dates to see which champions will be in there, which ones won't. So I'm not sure. I'm not going for features. Spelled it wrong when I created it. It's supposed to be Iron Soldier. Okay, alright. I figured as much. I think there is a way to change it, by the way. Not that it really matters. I was kind of just messing with you a little bit. But I think there is a way to change it if you ever wanted to. Anyway, I'm not going for featured crystals. I'm totally going for basics. F the features, man. That is my motto. If there was like an MCOC yearbook, that would be my yearbook quote. F featured crystals. Give me the basics all day, every day. I might not get the champion I'm going for, but there's so many different champions that I want that I don't care. Champions, that some of them that I already have, some of them that need higher sig levels, champions that need to be awakened, all that stuff. The previous stream is on my way to work, and on my way back home. Nice, so a 5-star Doom cutoff should say a banana billion. Oh my goodness, a billion bananas. Mine would be basic 5-star arena. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way. No BG, Claire is in the featured. Ooh la la. What's up, Brian? Do you think Cole is still a 455 worthy champ? Give it time. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We should be hearing more about rebalance stuff sometime next month. I think is when Kabam said they were gonna give us more info about that type of thing. And Cole is one of the champions that we're gonna hear a little bit about. So yeah, I would give it some time. He's not so amazingly good right now that you need to rush to rank him to try to beat some content. So yeah, a little bit of patience. 17.5k units. Damn, getting those units fast. Have you started 6.3 yet? Just started Act 3.4. Not yet. I'll be giving it a couple weeks, and then I'm gonna live stream the whole thing in one shot. Going for a Legends run, going for a top 60 time, hoping that I get it and I can get an exclusive 6-star champ. As if rebalancing is still happening. Oh man, please let it still be happening. For the love of God, please. Rip 934 said it over 5. Rip 934 saying item Leo. Oh wait. Rip 934, man, thank you. On a non-itemless stream? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, man. Itemless should return Sunday. I've been thinking about it though. Well, no, never mind. Lag said he's not going to do his run Sunday. Yeah. So Sunday, itemless should be back Sunday. Dude, there's going to be a lot of streams. See, this is the only bad part is I feel like I overflow the channel with live streams. Because I'm gonna be doing two streams every day for the next 7 days, which they're not the longest streams. It's not like it's hard to do or something like that, but it just feel like it overflows the channel. What if I want to upload other videos in the meantime, huh? They're gonna get drowned. Drowned in the sea of live streams. It's good, BG. You think 5-star Unawakened Angela is worth ranking up? Not to too high of a rank. I don't know. She's not that she's a bad champion, but there are champions that just kind of do everything that she can do except better. So it kind of depends on how far along in the game you are and how many 5-star champions you have and how high you're looking to rank up Angela. Just don't like, I don't know. Don't rank her too high. Don't put all your eggs in the Angela basket. Is I guess what I'm getting at. But like I said, she's also not bad, and she can get you through some content in a pinch if you need. Itemless, how many hours from now? Oh man, how many hours from now? About 75, I would say. 3 days plus 3 hours, something like that. Let's be realistic. You're not making videos. That may be true. No, I mean, I almost released one last night in the middle of the night. Yeah, no, I don't know. Might be videos. We'll see. And crap, someone. No, I think we're good. Sorry, heard someone outside, but I think we're all right. Carnage 5-star or Venom the Duck? Wait, sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta go check and see what's going on. I think we're good, but hang on. Okay. Alright, I'm back. Oh, man. Of course, I go outside and I see no one's there, so I don't know. Oh, man. Anyway. What's up? What were we talking about? Oh, man. Getting back, that Tier 2 Alpha expired in my stash 2 years ago. 2 years ago. What in the world? No. Don't let me lose a 6-star. I need to focus for the rest of this fight. Come on, you butthead. Oh, why did I dash back during that time? Oh, no, that's not good. Build up a few shocks. We got to unleash this on him. That should do, actually. 5? Come on, let me parry you. Oh my goodness. Dude, this passive AI is killing me. Please, let me parry you. Oh, how's that not a parry? Alright, you know what? Forget the parry. Not enough. Now I get the parry. Whew! Okay. Didn't lose the points. We're all good. Oh, man. Read last? What is your last? Almost released one last night. In the middle of the night. Gross. Poor Lola. What the? When you do an Act 6.3? Probably in about 3 weeks. Right, you should do a vid predicting Act 6 100%. The rewards, you're saying? Whew, I don't know how interesting that video would be, to be honest. It's kind of hard to predict the 100% rewards. If I were to predict the rewards for 6.3, I would have been wrong. My prediction for 6.3 was that we were going to get a 6-star random class awakening gem. And we did not get that, so yeah. I don't know how accurate my 100% guess would be. No AQ today? Woohoo! Is that for real? Was there a mistake in the AQ, and did they take it away? I honestly didn't mind when what's it called? When someone pointed it out last night, and I didn't necessarily mind because the Glory Store, the updated Glory Store, is looking kind of crazy. And I was thinking, hey, if they're gonna give out some, you know, get that Glory a day early, fine by me. But because I haven't slept last night, I'm all right. I'm all right if they don't want to start AQ, man. There's a good chance I'm gonna be taking a little bit of a nap later on, and don't want to have to worry about AQ. AQ starts tomorrow like it should be. Okay, good. Are you really going for Doom? No, not the 5-star, the 3 and 4-star. That's it. That is it. You see the unit deal for 6.3? I sure did. Looks like a real beaut. A real beauty, man. It's looking good. Wish I had the units. Gosh darn. Too bad. Too bad. I effing mind. You don't have to plan that poop, you dingo. Oh, there's new stuff, isn't there? Oh, damn. Oh, I forgot. It's new AQ, isn't it? Oh, man. Yeah, and it's, what, Annihilus is the boss? Oh, that's a real pain, dude. Yeah. Alright, delay it. Delay it. Give us another day. Give us another 3 days. At least there's no... At least the season ain't on right now, right? Carnage or Venom the Duck? Oh, I think I was answering that. I think that's what I was going to answer when I got distracted. Carnage or Venom the Duck? Venom the Duck. Easy. I mean, there might be some slight situations where Carnage is going to be better than Venom the Duck, but now I would go Venom the Duck 10 times out of 10 over Carnage. You over Doom BG? 3 and 4-star only. Not for anything but Doctor Strange wrecks him. Annihilus? Well, might be pretty tough because 5-star Doctor Strange and 6-star Doctor Strange, they're pretty rare. We probably have some in the Alliance, but... Whew. kind of a rare rank up. Man, we're getting a lot more Tier 5 basic with the updated Glory Store. And for the people who are choosing to... I mean, the glory, everyone has access to the Glory Store. But then there's also kind of the higher end of Alliance Quest, where if you choose to select the extra buffs or something like that, you also get extra Tier 5 basic. There might be some pretty quick rank ups coming with all these updates. Really? $1 billion for Doom? Seems a lot. I might be underselling it. Claire decimates Annihilus? Probably. I also don't have too many Claires. Not yet. What score do you think is needed to get the 2K 5-star shards in the featured arena? 15 mil? 15 mil is usually very safe. Like, more than necessary. I think the cutoff has been roughly around like 13.7, something like that. I never know for sure. I think that's about what it is. Omega Red or Colossus for Biohazard. They can both handle it, but Omega Red handles Biohazard just a little bit better. Assuming there aren't other nodes, or assuming Omega Red is also good for the Defender that's on Biohazard. Goku is amazing for Annihilus. Heals most damage back up. Okay. Anyone know ideal sig level for Aegon? I personally do not. If you're using him in something like Labyrinth of Legends, which is probably the most common place for him, I don't think he needs as high of a sig level versus something like if you're bringing him in a quest, just because eventually you get him fully built up, and it doesn't take that long to hit the levels of like you start wrecking. But yeah, I don't know the exact level. Colossus isn't poison immune. If you're talking about for Biohazard, you don't need poison immunity for Biohazard. You just need bleed immunity. And then you just gotta not attack into their block. Which should be pretty easy to do. Going for Doom BG. You know what? I think I gotta put it in the title. I'm not going for 5-star. Only the 3 and 4-star. Let me update the title of the stream after this fight, at least. Almost done with my 6 stars. I think actually once I run my 6 stars in this arena, I might get out of this arena entirely and go to the other. 3 plus 4-star only. Okay. Stream title updated. Good afternoon, BG. Joe Mama, what's up, dude? 14 mils normally safe. Only been higher than that 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times? Oh, that scares me. I barely put up 14 mil this last round, and actually I would not have even put up 14 mil. But then we were kind of screwing around, testing some things. I hope I got the 2K 5-star shards. Does DP break his wrist when blocking? I don't know. Do you think they added some type of interaction like that? Your pants are still on the bike. I know. They actually are. Yeah. That's fine. It's basically just a hanger at this point. I haven't used the bike in a little while. I really need to get back on it. But I say that all the time, and yet I don't. Jesus, you're going for Doom. No, Poos on Poos. 3 and 4-star only. Oh, Red Hulk's going to do a lot of damage to me, isn't he? Don't do it, Red Hulk. Oh, okay, good. Yo, BG, you doing a 6-star opening with the upgraded pool? I will be, yeah. What do we got, like 5 days left on or something like that? Yeah, I will be doing a 6-star opening. I only have 1 6-star to open, but hopefully be a nice new champion. New champion that give me some extra arena points, make the grinds a little bit easier going forward. Or possibly someone to help with Well, do I need any additional? I mean, actually, yeah. There's still plenty of 6-stars that I would like 5 or 6-stars, right? Just to qualify for Act 6. And hey, if I can't get the champions that I want as 5-stars, maybe I can get them as a 6-star, like a Killmonger, something like that. BG, speaking of Carnage, the first hurdle for me for 6.3 Legends will be that Medusa, since I don't have Sim Supreme or Nick Fury. Rank 4 Carnage, a crazy idea. His specials will be unblockable too. I don't know anything about that fight, Abdo, so I'm really not sure. I literally got to see less than 5 minutes of Act 6 so far, and I mean I did see Legacy. He uploaded some videos a while back, and I half paid attention to him while they played, but I was let's be honest, man. I have the attention span of a gnat, so I don't know anything about that fight. Except I know there's buffet. I know that much. When is the opening gonna come out? Well, the featured pool isn't updated just yet. If you look at the crystals in the stash, the 6-star crystal, the featured 6-star crystal has a timer counting down, and yeah, probably the day after that timer's done counting down. Rank 1 6-star Domino or rank 5 Blade faster, you think? Maybe rank 5 Ronin for poops and giggles? Yeah, I don't know. Medusa fight is 5% buffet and do you bleed? Oh, and do you bleed? Okay. With buffet and do you bleed, you can't do like the Carnage Corvus strategy, right? Because you're gonna lose your buffet and stuff, or lose your buffs with buffet. Plus, I guess on a boss like that, that probably wouldn't work out too well. I don't know. Carnage does some pretty nasty bleed damage. Might work out. Buffet is... wait, hold on. Buffet is going to mess up your buffs, though. I mean, Carnage has that bit of a ramp-up, so... Actually, I don't know about that. Enzo, what's up, dude? Hi, BG. You're looking very bright today. Thanks, man. Good to see you, Enzo. How you doing? You going to do 6.3 Legends run? I sure am. Yep. In about 3 weeks, I need to prep. Legacy, I think he's going to be doing his very soon here. I don't know what day exactly, but I'm going to try to be there during his run and hopefully learn a lot during his run, and then start my planning from there. Open up some crystals, maybe get some other champions to help me on the... Oh, I guess I gotta throw in some high ones. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Get some other champions to help, possibly rank up some other champions. I have enough resources to rank up 2 champions. And I mean, I've been thinking about Nick Fury for the longest anyway, just because I really need a stronger skill champion. My skill roster sucks. My only high-ranked skill champion is Thor Ragnarok, and that dude is a piece of garbage. Oh wait, is Poos and Poos you still in here? I didn't say that, Poos and Poos. I didn't say that. He's worse than a piece of garbage, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna need some help getting through the skill gate in 6.2. So I kind of need to rank up Nick Fury anyway. And if Nick Fury happens to be good for that Medusa boss, well, that's awesome then. That'd be nice. I imagine Sim Supreme would be a little bit slower potentially, because Sim Supreme doesn't apply bleeds until like that 3rd phase, right? I mean, I guess with Mystic Dispersion you could probably nullify or you know, stagger, which would feed your power meter, since Medusa's always gaining those Fury buffs. Maybe it's not so slow. But either way, maybe Nick Fury is a bit faster. Nick Fury does have crazy strong bleed damage after all. BG, Sim Supreme was better than Nick Fury when Seaton did it. Well, I stand corrected. Never mind. Working on 4.3 and 4.4 100%. How much energy do you think it'll take? Ooh, I don't know. The stats used to be out there for those chapters, but the energy cost was reduced. I'm not sure if anybody ever put out updated stats. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to figure out from the old stats, but I don't remember how much energy that stuff cost. It's a lot. It's quite a bit. It used to be 3 energy per move, though, instead of 2 energy. So be grateful for that 2 energy, the reduction. No, you're not one to use too many items, but do you think 13k units is enough to 100% 6.3? And would you call it a good investment? I also have 600 potions and 335 free crystals. Well, I can answer one part of your question better than the other. Let's start with the good investment part. Let's say you used all of those units to get through 6.3. Would I call that a good investment? No, absolutely not. For a few reasons. One, Cyber Monday is right around the corner, and Cyber Monday, we don't know. It could be real disappointing. The offer could be garbage, right? So no one should have it in their mind that they're absolutely going to buy this offer. I mean, I've been looking forward to it. I've been planning for it and all that, but still, it's something that needs to be evaluated first and foremost. But if it's anything like the 4th of July offer, then that's going to be a better way to use units, in my opinion, at least. The rewards, while I don't think they're terrible or anything for 6.3, it's kind of just more of the same resources that we're already getting. And yeah, like you know, the rewards are fine. But it's also the type of rewards that I feel like you can be a bit patient in getting. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't feel like it's such an urgent thing that you need to get through. There's no title, right? You're not getting a title for going through the one time. It's extremely unlikely that the tier 5 class catalyst that you get from that chapter is going to give you enough to take a 6-star champion to rank 3, right? So I don't think it's something that should like immediately spend your resources into. That said, like, of course, you know, it's fine that it takes resources, and you could like take your time through it. In my opinion, I think that's the better way to go. I understand that may not be as fun for you if you kind of just want to, you know, blow through it, get it done type of thing. Of course, that's up to you. And as for the other part of your question, though, of do I think it's enough, I really don't have enough info to give any kind of answer on that. I haven't looked at 6.3 pretty much at all. Yesterday I was hearing that it was really difficult, and today I've been hearing that the boosts are pretty helpful, and maybe with the boost, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. And then, of course, you know, everyone's different in how many resources they have to use, so I really can't answer that. Are you guys in For Loki going to be test running 5x5 Master Glow on map 7? For all of us, it would be interesting to know how you find the challenge. I'm not sure what we're doing. I don't know if it's been discussed yet. I kind of assume we're going to, because I don't know if it's it might be really tough. But if we kind of plan things out, you know, maybe it won't be too bad. It's hard to say. But we'll see. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Nick Fury would be good if... Hold on, let me throw this next team in here. I'm trying to do a better job of keeping up in the arena instead of kind of drifting off and not being focused. All right, Nick Fury would be good if you start the real Nick Fury phase after you dexed. Or is that died? That way, should be faster than anything. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. You see the completion offer. Any thoughts? Garbage. Garbage. I mean, I have additional thoughts other than very, 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 very small number of people should be getting it. My thoughts are basically this. It's a garbage offer, and I wouldn't really recommend anyone get it. However, I actually think that it's good that it's priced that high for what they're giving. The reason for that is because someone's going to get a rank 3 6-star. I mean, I'd be surprised if we didn't see a rank 3 6-star. And how many rank 3 6-stars do you think are going to be in the game at a time here? It's not going to be that many. When people got their first rank 5 5-star, it was like across the board. All you have to do is complete Act 5 100%. We saw like a pretty high number of rank 5s just being taken up like that first day, and over the next few days and weeks and stuff like that, as more people completed Act 5, people were getting their rank 5 5-stars, and that's been the plateau that we've been at for a long time now. Someone is going to go above that with this offer from 6.3, and if not from 6.3, then probably a combination of 6.3 and Cyber Monday. And yeah, for some people that is going to be worth the 15k units. And the reason why I like that it's so expensive is because I don't want a lot of people to do that, man. It's really not a good offer. I think in a few weeks or something like, I mean, yeah, I think like even for the holidays and early like January and stuff like that, we'll probably see significantly better offers. And I really don't want a lot of people buying this offer, to be honest, man, because I don't want to see a lot of people having rank 3 6-stars. I don't want to go up against an alliance that suddenly, you know, a few members of each battle group has rank 3 6-stars. Like, I don't want to see that stuff, man. So yeah, it's gonna kind of be one of those unique, cool things for someone out there. But other than that, man, this is an offer that I would never get. It's extremely expensive for what you get, and like I said, be a little bit patient, and I'm sure we'll see better offers come out very soon. Even if I had the units, though, it was not something that I would have gotten. Oh, geez, BG, good luck when you do your Legends run and stuff. Thanks, man. They should not have put a price tag on it. I mean, technically it's units. Technically it's something farmable, which is the other reason why I'm okay with it. If it was just for money, then I'd be like, okay, that's wrong. As Buffet note, if you enter the fight already with the second phase, your Fury buff will be eaten up. Ooh, good call. Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got Sim Supreme already. So, if Sim Supreme does happen to be the faster of the two champions, it's kind of fine by me. That'd be better for me, because then I could delay my Nick Fury rank up, unless there's other reasons to rank up Nick Fury for 6.3. So, we'll have to see. By the way, I'm going to go get some dinner now. Looking forward to your prep for 6.3. Alright, man. Take it easy. Enjoy your dinner. BG 6.3 itemless Legends run? Yeah, that ain't happening, dude. Please say it's a joke. That would just be stupid. I'll definitely take it as a joke, but you know, it probably would be fun to try. It'd be fun to see what I can get done in 24 hours would be too long for content like that. My brain would be fried after probably a good 6 to 8 hours. There'd be like a sharp drop off in my abilities. But it would be cool to see how far I can get in, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, something like that. If I just like tried to go as fast as I could, tried to pick out the easier paths and see what I can get done. Like, that would actually be a fun thing. Doing that itemless. That would be some kind of combination, but yeah, I'm going to be using a whole heck of a lot of items in 6-3. It's going to be quite the opposite experience from 6-2. Which I've got mixed feelings on, man. I've really enjoyed 6-2. The whole itemless thing, it's been the most fun I've had playing MCOC. And I'm worried that doing a Legends run is going to not be as fun. But at the same time, the most fun I had prior to 6-2 was Act 5.4 and the Legends run I did for that. So, I don't know, man. I might really enjoy it. But I've also feel like I've changed a little bit. Things that I used to like, I don't like as much. Labyrinth of Legends is a good example of that. I thought Labyrinth was so cool when it came out. And when I went back in there with Namor, it put a bad taste in my mouth. I knew Namor wasn't going to be the best champion for it. That wasn't it. But it was just like, I don't know, man. I had such I just wasn't fun and felt like the game is coming a long way. And yeah, that content's no longer appealing. So we'll see, man, about the whole Legends run. It'll be something different either way. I haven't done a Legends run in a while. Anyway, intermediate bracket, how much is Doc Doom going for 4-star? I'm not sure about cutoffs in intermediate bracket. Sorry, man. I think Crafty Grinding might still be putting out cutoffs for intermediate bracket, or has some data, I believe. How do you feel about Scarlet Witch never coming to the contest? My thoughts are that the other Scarlet Witch, there's another Scarlet Witch in the game files, and my thoughts, based solely on a tiny little blurb in one of the UMCOC podcasts, is that it's possible that could be the reward for 6.3, or I'm sorry, for Act 6 Legends. Maybe it'll be the other Scarlet Witch. But to actually answer your question, how do I feel about it? Wait. Never coming to the contest. I mean, she's in the contest. Do you just mean as a 5-star or a 6-star? Are we still talking about Scarlet Witch here? I think we are. SW. I'm not sure if there's other. I'm sure there's other SWs, but if that's your question, how do I feel about her never coming as a 5 or 6-star? I don't know. I feel like it's time. I feel like they could release her. At the same time, it doesn't really bother me either way. I never had her back in the day when she was super strong anyway, so I don't have that same kind of nostalgia feeling that other people might have for her. You're going to do your Legends run during an item use. Not a bad idea. Yeah, I would use a lot of items. I'm probably going to be farming like 500 plus potions or something like that. So, if it works out, if the timing's right, then sure. If not, it's just item use. Thank you for the answer. Another question. Have you heard of good options for 6.3 Nick Fury and Mysterio? No, I don't know anything about those two fights. I don't even know what nodes are associated with them. When do you plan to do Legends run? Like roughly 3 weeks. Should Moon Knight be buffed? Probably. He damn sure shouldn't be nerfed. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, he should probably be buffed. There's like a Moon Knight series coming to Disney Plus. I almost called it Disney Prime for a second. But Disney Plus, I think, right? So maybe the devs will show some love to Moon Knight. I mean, oh man, now I can't remember. But Gabe, the creative and art director for MCOC, I think I've heard him say that he's like a big Moon Knight fan before. Maybe that was someone else though. To be honest, I'm not sure. You just watched your Corvus rank up video with the health of 6.3 bosses. Do you think Corvus is gonna still be viable for Legends run with his limited charges? I don't even know how much health the bosses have. I hope so. I sure hope so. I mean, I'm gonna be boosted. I'm gonna be big boy boosted the entire way, along with cosmic boost. So, if I can get to an L2, I can probably chain them, assuming the L2 hits hard enough. Which, I mean, it hits pretty freaking hard. So, it should probably be okay. As long as they're not like over 1 million health or something like that. I think on the beta, didn't they have like 400,000 health or something like that? $500,000 maybe. Oh yeah. Okay, 4 to 500k health. Okay, yeah. So, seems good. Language man? Did I say something bad? If I did, whoops. If you're talking to someone else in the chat, I mean other people, they can put whatever they want in the chat. I don't worry about, as long as it's not spam. I mean, you know, this guy got timed out for spamming, but or maybe that meant something in another language. I don't know. But yeah. You were looking at like Realm of Legends health on them. Okay. I mean, I can test in Realm of Legends. I'm sure someone else has already done that test with Corvus though, with like the boost, and see how it goes. Maybe I can get some info from someone else on that one. Pulled a 5-star Venom the Duck earlier. T-stab. Nice, dude. Does he need to be awakened? Nope. And if so, what's sig level to be good? Nope. Does not need to be awakened. So, his awaken ability... Okay, well, let me back up. What makes Venom the Duck unique is his buff storage system. You can store 10 unique... Well, 10... Yeah, 10... You can store 10 buffs with him. You can store 10 buffs with him, and you kind of get to pick the buffs. Sort of. They pop up randomly, and then you get to bank the ones that you like, and a maximum of 3 of them per fight. That's all without his awaken ability. His awaken ability, it's good, but you know, again, he already has what makes him unique without it. His awaken ability speeds up his ramp up time a little bit. He ramps up a little bit faster. Starts with some charges. And you only get to see one of the, like, the random buff only comes up once you get enough of the charges throughout the fight. It's just a time-based thing. And then his special 2, I think, also is a bit improved with the awaken ability, where the armor up, I think, it has a longer duration or something like that. But no, it really don't need, really doesn't need to be awakened. 10 butts? Oh boy, that's a lot of butts, yeah. The 20k attack makes it a whole different animal from Realm of Legends. So they have 20k attack. I mean, I think Meta was saying that too. I was curious how much attack the enemies have. Is that the bosses? Or is that that's not the regular enemies, is it? Because I am curious about that. So... the variant difficulties, they have significantly higher attack than Act 6.2, which is one of the reasons why I like 6.2 actually, is because it feels like there's more room for error. 6.2, it feels like it's more about planning and, you know, fitting the right champions on the team, and then the execution side is a little bit more forgiving. Whereas the variants, it feels like it's more like you need to mechanically be on point. Because of their additional attack. So yeah, I'm kind of curious how 6.3 is looking compared to those two. Oh man, I got wrecked. Please. Oh, I'm dead. Well, maybe not. Hanging on. Hanging on by a thread. Maybe this. Oh, this L1 will kill him, right? Hoo-hoo-hoo. Never doubted for a second. Okay. Let me see. What is with the weird bleeds on Old Man Logan? I don't know him well enough to say exactly how it works. He has like some, it's like internal passive bleed or something. I don't know. They have 300k health and 10k attack minimum. So they do have 10k attack. Okay. Yeah, I was asking about that in my Alliance chat, and I think it was Meta that was saying, yeah, between 10 and 20k throughout the quest. That's rough, man. That's rough. So it is on like variant difficulty in terms of attack. Got it. So it'll take around 40 energy refills to finish off Act 4 100% for me. Okay, 40 energy refills. You know, that's a lot, but it's something that you could work towards. You don't need to knock it all out in the same go. You could lower that number over the days and weeks and stuff. ABG, you think MODOK Special 1 can be used to counter Nick Fury's second phase regen, since MODOK Special 1 reverses all healing without any debuff? I think so. I think I saw a video of someone doing that. Or maybe it wasn't MODOK. I'm not sure now. Now I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe someone here can answer that. But I thought I saw a video at some point of that happening, but now I'm thinking maybe it was a different champion and some other kind of heal blocking interaction. So yeah, I'm not sure. Is Old Man Logan good enough to take to rank 3, BG? Rank 3, I would say yes. Higher than that, questionable. You going for the 5-star? No, just the 3 and 4-star. It's also really long. Earlier scene did 100%. Act 6.3 per 1. Took him 2.5 hours to 100% one quest. That's not too bad. And he wasn't doing legend run style, right? So, yeah, 2.5 hours for one quest. In a legends run, that can probably be cut like in half. So, yeah, ain't too bad. Maybe more than half. Honestly, like 2.5 hours in like a casual playthrough stream, that might translate to like an hour, maybe just under an hour in a Legends run. Brian, do you think if you had hair, you would know the 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff because you'd be able to play better? Wow. Yes, unfortunately. Mysterio worth Tech Awakening Gem. Only if you have a specific purpose in mind for that Mysterio. Which the most common one that I'm aware of. I mean, okay, so let me back up on this one too. He's got a bunch of utility, but it's more of that niche utility where, yeah, if you happen to need something that he's bringing to the table, sure, go for it. One of the more unique things, the most commonly used unique thing that he has is paired up with Emma Frost. Both of those characters are immune to reverse controls, and people use that to counter the reverse control path in Alliance War. And I think that's pretty much it for right now. I think there's some quests that have reverse controls, right? But there's not too many out there. So if you have a need of something like that, then he could be worth it. He can be played unawakened, but it does smooth out the gas building process, and in my opinion, his awaken ability is really important for certain things. But yeah, he's not the type of champion that you're going to use everywhere. So definitely not one of those just automatic, oh cool, I got Mysterio, I'm definitely going to awaken him. Not a champion like that. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay. I'm in Act 4, but I can't get past the first boss, Doctor Strange. Should I keep logging in and keep going into the event quest or not? Give it some time. Like, yeah, do the event quest. Get some of the rewards from the event quest. After you finish the event quest, then go back and try Act 4 again. If you still can't get past him, that's fine. Give it even more time. Give it a month or two. Focus on other areas of the game. This game is the type of game that's meant to be more of like a marathon rather than a sprint. You're gonna get stuck in certain places, and you just have to turn to other areas in the game, keep getting the rewards, keep growing your roster, and then yeah, return to wherever you're stuck at a later time. I think Ghost would be the best champ for 6.3 Lesnar Run overall. I don't know enough about 6.3 to say for sure, but I mean Ghost. Like, probably. I mean, it's Ghost we're talking about here. Ghost, is crazy, of course. Sorry, give me one sec. Alright. Sorry, I had to send out a text real quick. Does 6-star Magneto have some uses? He's my first 6-star. It's possible that he might get buffed at some point. So if that counts as a use, then sure. I mean, Magneto has some of the best synergies in the entire game. He doesn't really have any like unique synergies, but he's paired up with a lot of the mutants that gives some additional crit rating or attack. He's got like a double synergy with Namor. He's got a great synergy trio with himself, Wolverine, and Cyclops. There's a bunch of ways to kind of get him on the team. And as a 6-star, at least you don't have to use any catalyst to rank him up. Because it's good to have your synergy champions at a higher level too, but of course, you know, with us not getting enough resources to rank up all of our champions, then synergy champions, they're kind of like last in line for rank up resources. But because you got him as a 6-star, you have a very powerful synergy champ. Well, a marginally powerful synergy champion. He's pretty weak overall, but the fact that he's going to be, you know, basically a 455 equivalent is nice, at least. So most of what I've seen of 6.3 so far seems pretty ghostable. I mean, I would imagine so. Like, it's the way I think of it is like, how could it not be? You know, you'd be shutting out all the other characters too. So yeah, I'd imagine she'd probably be the best, but depending on like the bosses and stuff like that, who knows? I don't know how these boosts work. The boost could be a real game changer. I saw a picture of one of the boosts where it was for science champions, where it put like a poison sting on the enemy, like a yellow jacket sting or whatever, and like based on the number of debuffs you had or something like that. I don't know. It seemed interesting, at least. So it's possible the boosts are going to be a game changer and really shake things up for who's going to be like the fastest. And maybe it won't be Ghost, maybe it won't be Corvus. Is Void any good, and why? Void is great, yes. Tons of health, incinerate immunity, a unique way of dealing damage to the enemy based on the debuffs that they have. Super tanky, not just because of his high health total, but he also has, he reduces the enemy's ability to crit, and has a short or a small amount of regeneration when paired up with Killmonger. His biggest use is reversing healing abilities, and also doing the same thing with power gain. I have a video that is super in-depth when it comes to Void that will teach you everything you need to know about him. That was kind of the short version. But if you want to know more, just type in MCOC Void Guide. And it's one of the better videos that I've made. It's like 25 minutes long, super detailed. Goes over pretty much all that he can do. It was kind of early. It was early on when I made that video. It was Void was only barely in the game, so it was like a tiny bit of things that were figured out after that. But for the most part, it breaks everything down. I think the amount of Tier 5 Basic we're going to be getting is okay. From the Glory Store? Is that what you're saying? It's not, Carson? It's weird, man. It's a little bit weird. I think it's okay, except for the fact that why does war exist? It's kind of puzzling. It's like if the amount of Tier 5 Basic is that high from the Glory Store, and we could just spend our glory there instead of spending it on potions to play war and go through all that headache, only to end up getting to have like worse. It's in my opinion, it's like worse progression. If you want to try hard in war, you will progress at a slower rate than if you do not want to try hard in war. It is pretty crazy. Maybe there's going to be a war rewards buff, but I doubt it because we just had a war rewards buff. So I don't know, man. It's crazy. I mean, at this point, maybe they want war just as a form of bragging rights. I don't know. And maybe alliances will have to really go back to not using items, except for the alliances that really want those bragging rights or something. It's strange. The thing about war is it's the main way to sell defenders. It's pretty much the only way to sell defenders, right? And it gets people excited about ranking up champions and stuff like that too. Like, war, there's a lot of bad things about war, but there's also a lot of good things about it too. It's just that the bad usually outweighs the good. War may not be worth it for top 10, but for those who are Alliance War focused, it's still important. Think about the little man, Brian. I don't know if I see it, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Can you define the little man, Maniac? Because the way I see it, okay, if you don't use items, then war is worth it because it's essentially free, right? There's no what's it called? There's no donation cost for war, right? So if you don't use items, it's free, and yeah, you get some rewards, and you get to have a little bit of fun. And maybe that's how the game should be, but the fact that there's this other option to be more competitive and to really go all out and use these items, these very expensive items, to have it actually be a worse way to progress your account in this game. Like, oh man, it's strange, man. Is all I can say. I don't know. You can do Tier 5 Alliance War almost itemless. Depending on how your account looks. There's a lot of people in Tier 5 that I bet are using a decent number of items. Rank 1000 AQ Plat 1 Alliance War. Just those who don't care about AQ, like Yeet's new alliance, they are 100% Alliance War and hardly any AQ. Interesting. Is Yeet going to be changing that, or is Yeet's alliance going to be changing that with the updated Glory Store. Because it's really crazy, man. The amount of tier 5 basic that you get. Let me look it up. Like, I'm only talking about the Glory Store. I'm not even talking about the other way that they just added with, like, the global nodes to get additional tier 5 basic. With the Glory Store, 900 glory for 2250 tier 5 basic fragments. Dude, that's like 3 potions. It makes no sense to me. Like, why would somebody buy potions over the tier 5 basic? Like, maybe it's just because I haven't slept last night, I'm a little bit sleep deprived, and I'm not understanding this. But looking at this chart, which I wish I could put on screen for you guys, but it's on the main forums and everything, the updated Glory Store. 900 glory for 2250 tier 5 basic. And it doesn't go up that high from there. That's the first purchase. The second is 950, then 1000, then 1050, and then 1100. So I understand, totally understand that not everybody can afford to get all 5 of these. But in total, just to do some quick math here, it is 5,000 glory to get 11,250 tier 5 basic, which is a quarter of a tier 5 basic catalyst. Which, hey man, it's fine that they're doing that, except for the fact that the potions are so expensive. And like, you need to play Alliance Quest to get the glory, right? So Alliance Quest is still, of course, very important, but you don't need to play Alliance War to get glory. But if you want to be competitive in Alliance War, then you need to spend the glory in Alliance War versus just getting the better rewards from the store. Makes no sense to me. The only thing that I can think of is that they're about to increase the tier 5 class catalyst or something like that for war. And if you're talking about like the little guy, who in your case, like you said, is like top 1,000 or something like that. Hey man, tier 5 basic is available in the Glory Store. You know, tier 5 basic is yeah, man. For the last 10 months, I've always thought Alliance War was not worth it. Waste of time and money and resources. It has been. It has been a waste. And then they increased the rewards a little bit. And while still not great, there's a lot of people that do like Alliance War. And for them, it was enough to say, hey, the rewards are a bit better. And they like it. And let's go for it. Me personally, I don't really care, other than the fact that I really like the kind of like the spirit of the Alliance when Alliance War, like for the people that do care at least, they get really into it, and you know, everyone's sharing videos of their fights, sharing strategies, and the whole vibe of the Alliance, it's just like a lot more active, and that's something that I personally enjoy. Just like seeing everyone kind of, you know, develop their skills and, I don't know, just sharing those strategies and stuff like that, I think is a really cool part of it. Other than that, though, I don't give a damn about Alliance War. It's not something that I enjoy. It's not something I ever really enjoyed. And yeah, I mean, we don't need to have the Alliance War conversation again. There was plenty of that between season 3 and 10, or how God knows how long. But it's just strange, man. And okay, so I'm okay. I can't talk. If they want to de-emphasize Alliance War in terms of like how you're getting resources and stuff like that, which is something that I would understand because of how many people like burned out because of Alliance War season and stuff like that, I would understand it. But if they want to de-emphasize it in terms of rewards, then they should also de-emphasize the cost to participate. You know what I mean? Like, just allow people to participate and, go nuts without feeling like they're letting down the alliance because they can no longer get the best rewards. But like, let people go nuts, have the bragging rights, talk a little bit of trash if they feel so inclined, but at a reduced cost, because otherwise it just doesn't make sense to even try. And you just get the best rewards from the Glory Store, and that's it. Anyway, Alliance War is easier than Map 7 IMO. You think so? Ooh. I would disagree with that personally, but I guess everyone's experience is different. Seems strange the value of Tier 5 Basic has decreased, but the cost of Tier 2 Alpha doesn't seem to match. From the Glory Store? Let me see. Tier 2 Alpha... 1800 frags ain't that much. Yeah, these don't seem like the best value. That could be for a couple of reasons. One, they may be trying to push people to rank up 6 stars a bit more, knowing that it is less Tier 2 Alpha in total to take a 6-star to rank 2 compared to a 5-star from, rank 1 to rank 5. 2, the other answer to that is Tier 2 Alpha might become a bit more available in other areas, and we did just see the calendar having a tier 2 Alpha for Cavalier, right? I think it's a full Tier 2 Alpha for Cavalier, right? And half a Tier 2 Alpha for Uncollected. So maybe they're already thinking like they want to push Tier 2 Alpha in some other area of the game. I don't know why that is exactly, but yeah. Need to remove items from Alliance War. Too much focus on thinking they're needed. Yeah, I mean, they could keep them, but make that like just change the way they work entirely, Because I think having items isn't necessarily a bad thing, or even if it wasn't items, just having a way to heal is not necessarily a bad thing. And I think this applies to other areas of the game as well, like dungeons. I think there should be more ways to heal in dungeons. But something like Alliance War, imagine if there was no way to heal. It would just feel really bad. Like, okay, you died and there's no way to come back, and everyone else is stuck because there's linked nodes. And yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the best answer. But what about something like this? Make items free in Alliance War, like certain items. Make the potions, right? You still have a limited number that you can use, but you just get them for playing Alliance War. And every Alliance War, it resets. You have this same number of items you can use, and you have that to use, right? And then make the scoring based off of the items a little bit. Like, don't make it take over the entire scoring system. But, of course, if someone is able to get through the fights using less items than someone else, then they should be awarded a little bit more points for it. Something like that, you know? But I think taking out the items completely is not necessarily the best way to go. Or again, if there was another way to heal, that's fine too, but there has to be a way to heal. If there was like a heal activated by taking out a certain node, you know, it might get a little bit more complicated with something like that. It might be tough to try to balance, like, hey, if you kill the mini boss, it revives any dead champions. If you kill this other mini boss, it heals all your champions up 10%. Things like that. It'd be pretty tough to balance stuff like that. Probably, at least. It would make things more interactive, and maybe you could argue that if you did something like that, you could maybe get rid of linked nodes, because then you'd have another way to have an interactive group experience. So maybe there's something there too, but the bottom line though is that the cost is just too freaking high. How about no items at all? Go until you can't anymore. Yeah, see, that's what I was just talking about, right? I don't think that's necessarily good. You get points for what you can complete. Itemless Alliance War, Brian. Think of the possibilities. I was just thinking of the possibilities. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Make empty nodes worth HP? Maybe. Maybe there's something there. Because here's the thing. Alliance War, it's supposed to be a game mode. And not that I always agree with this, because I like shorter game modes. And actually, I really think that MCOC could do with a shorter game mode. But Alliance War, by design, is meant to be a longer duration game mode. And if you die in the first fight without any way to recover, well, the game mode is over for you. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to design a shorter game mode, that's fine, you know? If there was a small-scale PvP mode, good. No items. Please, no items. But just, yeah. It wouldn't be, I don't think it'd be a good experience just to be eliminated. You're done. You had a bad fight. You lagged, you disconnected, there was some bug in the game. I mean, I know there's no bugs in MCOC, so that's unfathomable, but you know, it could happen. So make it point based, make the items free to use so that you don't have to spend, or you know, even if you did want to give spenders an advantage, make like a certain set of items free to use, and then if you wanted to spend, you got some like slightly better potion to use or something like that, but I don't know. If items are the problem, remove them, make them easier to get, or get rid of them entirely. Well, I'm going with your option of make them easier to get. Like I said, I want them to just be a set amount of items given to you in the war to use, and just leave it at that, you know? Give me one sec, guys. Sorry. Sorry. Had to send an important text out. Sup BG, you were early today, Walter. Yeah, man. The Doomsday Arena. This is day one of Doomsday Arenas. Basically all 6 days that Doom is in the arena, I will be live during the daytime. Not always this early. Some days it'll be like today I went live right at the start of the arena at 10 a.m. Pacific time, but sometimes it'll be like 1 p.m. Pacific time, something like that. But yeah. They can do some interesting things with Glory and Alliance War, like make kit loadouts you purchase per war that boost attack, power, or give regen based on which you choose. Possibly. There's all I know is that there's room for improvement. Big time. I don't know. With certain areas of the game, it seems like Kabam is pretty willing to make changes or is open to like feedback about it and stuff like that. But when it comes down to item use, especially in Alliance War, the amount of items being used, it doesn't really feel like that's something that's been they've been as open to feedback. I mean, you know, for all I know, maybe they're working on an entirely revamped system or something like that. But at least for the time being, we have no reason to think that, right? They've never really changed the items, the potions. I mean, some people want like higher level potions. I don't even want higher level potions. I just want a total revamp. You know what I mean? Like a higher level potion just perpetuates the problem with bigger numbers. We need something completely different, in my opinion. Deaths is what puts the pressure on and makes it not fun. I agree. However, if they do like de-emphasize the rewards for war, which seems like is what's going on right now, I think it does reduce that pressure. And as long as you have a way to recover and revive yourself, I mean, there's always going to be some kind of pressure there, and there's no way around that. But if they can at least make it so that like you can play the game and get strong rewards and stuff like that while still dying and stuff, which I think they have done that over time. Like when Alliance War Seasons first came out, it really was like the only way to get some of these rewards. And they have put better rewards in other areas of the game and stuff like that. Since then. So they have done that stuff, but it's just the more they do it, and with potions and boosts still costing as much as they do, it just feels less and less worth playing and being a part. I don't know, man. It's just a very weird situation. Christian, send it over to saying, BG, I'm alive, dude. Alright, that's good. Did you have a good birthday celebration and all that, man? That was the last time I saw you, I think, right? Grind for Doom, my CBG. What's up, Royal? My latest 6-star poll is missing an arm. What do? You dupe him. That's what you do. You gotta get him awakened, man. Congrats on your Aegon. But I'm not going for 5-star Doom. I'm only going for 3 and 4-star. That is it. They should just make Alliance War feel good. If you die, they delete your account and you can move on with the game. Wow. Enzo, what's up, man? You're already in here. I don't know why I'm saying what's up to you like it's my first time seeing you. I like War. The pressure, teamwork, and the stress is so unique. Gameplay. I agree. I agree. Stress is not always a bad thing on some level, at least. It is great that everyone is so supportive in the alliance. It makes it fun. Yeah, no, I agree with that. That is like the big positive that I was saying about it before, is that there's definitely a bigger sense of like teamwork, and camaraderie, and just like sharing strategy and stuff like that. There definitely is that. There's a strong positive about war there. It's just I do feel like there's a lot of room for improvement, and on some level the negatives outweigh the positives. And we'll have to see what they do, man, because seriously, the glory store just makes it so unappealing to buy a potion. Why do I want to buy a potion when I could just get the tier 5 basic that way? Cut out the middleman. Cut out Alliance 4. End up with better rewards and all that. Christian is saying, yeah. What happened, dude? Oh, man. Then when you die in Alliance War, you feel bad for the rest of the day. Sometimes that's very true. Sometimes it's very true. Just makes sense that in 2019, heading into 2020, should be a way to farm Alliance War potions, even if it's limited amount per day. Still should be able to farm them. I mean, technically you could farm units, but yeah, I see what you mean. Like, if there was a way to... If there was another way to get potions... yeah. Like, I honestly really just want to see potions being given out for free. Like, I totally understand that that's part of Kabam's, like, you know, revenue source and all that. But... And I'm sure they have way more info and stats on this to say that this way of thinking might be totally wrong. But I gotta think that, you know, there's a lot of games out there. Let's take like a card game, for example. This is always one of, like, I see a lot of connections between like a card game, like Hearthstone, for example, compared to MCOC, where like you pay to get the cards, you know, or you put the time in to get the cards, but then when you're competing, you're not paying in the individual match, right? You're just you do that ahead of time to get what you need to then compete. And I'm not saying the two games need to be the same in that regard exactly, right? There's definitely differences too. But I'd rather see it closer to that, at least, where I actually really love the fact that it's so hard to get these champions. Doom, right now, I have no chance at getting Doom. That feels awesome to me, actually. Like, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just crazy, but... seeing other people getting Doom, and it gives me something to like look forward to in the future, the day I could pull Doom, or okay, I can't get Doom, but I can get a different character, and then maybe that'll be like the special character for me, whereas Doom is going to be the special character for other people. And not having access to all these characters, like, that's actually what makes the game interesting. And everyone has their own unique roster because of it. But then we come to, you know, like that part of the game for me is awesome. But then, yeah, like when it comes to a more competitive mode, I don't want to feel like it's, you know, so hard to like stay competitive. And if there was just a better balance to it, even like I said, if there was like a free set of items that everyone had access to, and that's just the game that you're playing, right? You get these free items. And then if there was like somebody wanted to spend and get a stronger version of that item or something like that. I don't know. At least it would be like a step in the right direction, I feel. Who knows? And I feel like it could possibly lead to more people playing the game overall, which could lead to more people chasing some of these newer champions and maybe more revenue overall for them as like a business. But like I said, I don't really know anything about that stuff. They probably have all the data in the world to say, nope, not better. Who knows? But Travis, send it over too. Travis, thank you very much. Saying, does that really say billion for 5-star cutoff? It says billion, yes, but it's a bit of a joke. No one can realistically get a billion points. I think even refreshing your 6 stars, I think even if somebody refreshed 6 stars for 72 hours straight, I think they would come up short on a billion. So yeah. I have no idea what Doom's gonna go for. He's gonna go probably high, but he also might not go as high if people are scared of the cutoff. But yeah, I'm not even gonna try to make an accurate guess. But Travis, thank you for the 2, dude. And Lakers Bodyguard also sent it over to you saying, Beaver, you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Happy B-Day. Dude, I used to love Cocoa Puffs, alright? So maybe I am cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But I used to love those little chocolatey balls of wonder that turned my milk into chocolate milk. Cocoa Puffs is also the type of cereal, though, where I could eat a bowl of it, and I'm like, this was the best food I've ever eaten in my entire life. Let me pour another bowl. And I poured the second bowl, and the second bowl makes me sick, and I can't even finish it. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the 2. Thank you, guys. Hey, Brian, do you have advice for getting 5-star shards? Shards of any star type, they kind of come from all over the place. 5-star shards specifically, it kind of just depends on what, like where you're at in the game more than anything. It's a slow process in this game. Like we have to build up your roster, and you got to go through the process of building up 2 stars, then 3 stars, and 4 stars, and finally 5 stars. And the longer you play the game, the more 5-star shards you're gonna get. I can give you some sources, but again, it just comes down to progression. So the calendar is going to be the easiest way just for logging in. The calendar will give some 5-star shards. It depends on your title now that you have from the story quest, but yeah, the calendar, the monthly event quest, the later difficulties of it at least. The story quest, once again, the later difficulties of the story quest. Alliance War, the higher tiers of Alliance War, that is. I think the 3-day Alliance events also give some shards. I don't think they give a ton of 5-star shards, but I think they give a small amount at least. And duplicating 4-star champions, which early on into the game is very difficult actually to duplicate a 4-star, since there's like over 150 now or something. For the most part, when you open up a 4-star crystal, you're getting a new character, but eventually over time, the more 4-stars you get, the more likely it is that you're going to dupe that champion and get 5-star shards as a result. So yeah, if you're not getting a ton of 5-star shards right now, that's fine. Just the more you play the game, the deeper you get into it, the faster the 5-star shards will kind of naturally come in. Oh, I forgot about the arena as well. The arena is also another source of shards. Yeah, one other tip though about 5 stars is that you don't necessarily need 5 stars. I think players, especially newer players to the game, they underestimate the power of 4-star champions. Part part of that is honestly YouTubers' fault to some extent. Not that we, I mean, if you ask any of the people on YouTube, they'll tell you 4 stars are powerful and can get you very deep in this game. But I think sometimes people might see us using like our 5 stars and 6 stars and stuff like that, because a lot of us have been playing the game for a long time, so we have some of these, you know, stronger champions available. But you can do a lot with 4 stars actually. So don't necessarily focus on how many stars your champion has. Just, you know, rank them up. Work on other things in the game like timing out your parries to make sure that you're able to parry the enemy and get openings in without getting your butt kicked. Yeah, worry about that stuff more. 5 stars will come in time. BG, do I need to become uncollected before Cyber Monday? You don't need to. It's probably a good idea if you can, though. We're probably going to see offers based off of your... what's it called? Based off of your... based off your title, so, yeah. Would you say 15 mil to get 2k shards? 15 mil should be plenty, yeah. The cutoff is usually below that, as far as I'm aware. I watch streams more than I play the game currently. Well, I don't think you're alone in that. Not just for MCOC, but like for a lot of other games, I do the same thing actually. I haven't played Warcraft 3 in a decade, I don't know, a long time. And actually I haven't watched any streams for that game in a while either, but for a while, whenever I ate lunch, I was watching a stream for that game. Hey ContestChampion, should I upgrade Ghost or Doom? Both quite interesting characters. I don't have a Doom, and therefore don't have experience with Doom to tell you exactly how good Doom is. I think that Ghost is probably the champion that's going to be better in more situations compared to Doom. But Ghost also has a pretty unique playstyle, and if you do not enjoy that playstyle, then you do not want to rank up that champion. You always got to rank up champions that you yourself like and enjoy playing and are comfortable with and all that. So yeah, Ghost is probably looking at like more situations, probably the champion that's going to cover more area of the game. That doesn't always necessarily mean you should go with it either, though, just because you might need what Doom brings to the table. Which Doom, I could tell you, is almost for sure a better defender. He has an interesting playstyle of his own, with all of his power control and stun off special 3 and stuff like that. And yeah, could be pretty useful. He has shock damage. There's certain nodes that need shock damage, that type of thing. So in the right situation, Doom could be better, but typically Ghost is probably the way to go. Brian, hope you get him. If I get lucky next time, featured adds him. I have a Mystic Gem for the 5-star. Nice, dude. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Personally, I'm only going for the 3 and 4-star. If I didn't make that clear already. 5-star is a bit out of reach for me. Maybe when he gets added to the basic pool, maybe I'll have a chance to get him there, but I think that's my only real chance at getting him. Leroy Romero sending over 2, saying read last. Alright, thank you very much for the 2. Your last one is... Just pulled Namor, and I'm not sure who to rank 5 between him or Warlock. I already have 3 rank 5 tech champs, but I run path 1 in war. Path 1. I know in Section 2, Path 1 is buffet, right? Or healing-based nodes, if it's not all buffet. And Warlock would be better for that, for sure. Like, Namor is pretty good for some of the fights there, but Warlock, in general, is probably a safer bet. I've never looked at Path 1 in Section 1. And I'm not... It's probably healing-based nodes, too, if I had to guess, but... Oh, that's rough because you already have... You already have 3 tech champions, but honestly, Warlock's probably the way to go if that's your path in war. Sometimes just like that, you know, you end up with a lot of rank ups of the same class type. Path 1 is Psychic Thorns. Is it? Path 3? I used to take Path 3 all the time, which was Psychic Thorns. Namor is great for that mini. Yeah, I mean, the mini is Psychic Thorns, but the person who's on Path 3 should be taking that fight and just making that part of... I think that... Well, I mean... Unless there's 2 Psychic Thorns paths. Path 1 is Starburst, isn't it? Man, I don't know. Wait, what the? I'm sorry, but uh-oh, Stinky? Noob King. What did you do? 1 is like Degen or Starburst. It's easy either way. I mean, Namor would be decent for that because he would be able to stop that Starburst damage at least, but... If it's easy to do with other champions, then I wouldn't rank specifically for it. And I would... honestly, I would lean towards Warlock just because of how good he is at the, like, you know, the anti-heal stuff. So yeah, I'd probably favor Warlock. Like I said, I mean, it probably feels very strange to you because you already have other tech champions ranked up, and you'd probably like some diversity in your rank ups for other areas of the game and stuff. But Warlock's probably the way to go. If you... The only other thing I would say, or ask even, is if you need another champion to handle that path. Like, if you're already taking that path, you know, I don't know how it is for you. Maybe you already have the appropriate champions to counter that path and don't necessarily need Warlock. And if that's the case, then having a little bit more of a diverse rank up could be good, but... Otherwise, yeah, it's probably Warlock is the way to go. Leroy, thank you very much for the 2. Tough question to answer. What's up, Pixie Bell? Where is your last? Shiny head, BG. The sun really gives you a nice glow. Thank you, Pixie Bell. Oh man, guys, I'm starting to get really tired here, so might have to wrap things up after this round. Like I said, I did not go to sleep last night at all, so yeah. Plan on taking a little bit of a nap. Hopefully, not even sleeping that long, cause yeah, I don't want to be up all night the next night. My sleep schedule's already been a little bit funky. I don't want to make it worse, so I'll probably just take a little bit of a nap. But yeah, getting tired, man. The eyelids getting heavy. Brain starting to function less and less throughout the stream. It already wasn't functioning all that well to begin with. Yeah. Afternoon, I've deciphered your puzzle on Twitter. You're going for 5-star Doom. That is not true. There was no puzzle. I was trying to be as honest as possible. I even said it. I'm being honest. Or something. What did I say? What was the tweet again? I'm not grinding for 5-star Doom. That was in caps. This is not some kind of reverse psychology to get you to click on my stream. See? It was no clickbait. It was anti-clickbait. I'm serious. No 5-star Doom here. As a role model for the kids, I would not lie. And eat your broccoli. Wow, didn't last an hour, huh? Performance problems? What? Didn't last an hour? I've been here for almost 2 hours. Hey Brian, hope you and the missus are doing well. Good luck with your arena run. Mr. Mighty Thumb, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're holding down the East Coast. Leroy sending over another 2, saying been watching your vids since your first Labyrinth. Dude, that is a long time. Thank you so much for the support all this time. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for another 2. That's cool that you've been around all that time, checking out the vids. Weird, YouTube says an hour. I think it basically says an hour up until it crosses over to 2 hours, which would be in about 8 minutes from right now. But yeah, I ain't gonna make it. Oh, it says 59 minutes. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's strange. Just like you wouldn't lie about what champs are good to run the 5-star featured arena. Oh, man. Yeah, I guess I was proven to be a liar last night. How do you predict cutoffs, where these numbers come from? Or more like estimate cutoffs? Well, yeah. If you look at the left side of the cutoffs, it says estimated cutoffs. It is totally an estimate. Basically, the estimates come from a few different factors. Past cutoff history. There are certain people in the community that kind of gather info about what score got what place, you know. So previous cutoff history. General hype about the champion, and hype in a few different ways. Sometimes there are, you know, a very hyped character based off of how strong they are, or sometimes it's just if they're a character that people have been waiting for a long time, like Doom here, or their prestige, or any number of reasons. And then also just getting like a feel from how many people I think are telling me they're going for the character and stuff like that. But it's all just a big guessing game, really. Oscar P sending over 10. Dude, Oscar. That's very generous of you. Just saying, Brian. Is there a previous message perhaps too? Either way, if there's not, thank you very much for the 10, dude. Yeah, no other message. Well, dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the very generous $10 they sent. Thank you, dude. I mean, you lied about being a role model for the kids, so I'm sure the rest of the tweet was a lie as well. Wow. YouTube usually says when you started watching. Mine says started less than a minute ago. Huh. I mean, YouTube in general is strange, but I'm trying to think. I don't know if I ever really pay attention to that. I usually look at it when I join the stream, but I never really pay attention to it like throughout the stream to see what it says on my end. Alright, anyway, though. Good start to the arena. I hope that all of you who are grinding for Doom also got a good start to the arena. An even better one than what I did. I got a good start off. Got both the infinite streaks underway. Both the more annoying ones, at least. And I'll be back later tonight to continue that, with possibly a little bit of grinding in between. But yeah, I'll be back in roughly 10 hours from now. 10 hours and a few minutes. 10 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. Brian, do you have an iPhone 8 or an 8 Plus? 8 Plus. My first live stream yesterday. Nice, dude. BGF Doom cutoff goes over 60 mil. How do you think that will impact the 3-star Spidey cutoff? Oh, son of a. Thought it was a legit question at first. Damn it. Oh, man. All right. Well, Oscar, thank you once again, dude, for being the big D. The big daytime D. Thank you so much, dude. There was a bunch of other people that sent over some super chats as well, so thank you, everybody. And yeah, thanks for just hanging out during the daytime. Like I said, I will be doing daytime streams every day throughout the Doom grind, so I'll be back. If you're not going to be here tonight, if you're not a vampire, I'll be back during the daytime as well tomorrow, so hope to see you then. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Oof. Almost just yanked my my headset off my head. All right. Have a good day, everybody.